there, you great people. I hope you're doing so well. As you can probably see, I am in my kitchen. However, I'm not going to be cooking in here. You may think I'm mad because we're still just about in February. However, I'm going to have a barbecue. Yes, I know. It's not actually too bad out there at the minute. Obviously, it's dark. We're about 8 p.m. in the evening. It went dark about 6 p.m. 2 hours ago. However, on this GoPro frame, I have that genuine GoPro light right above you there on the frame. So that helps with recording in the dark. But yes, we're going to have a barbecue. I'll show you what's behind me, what I'm going to barbecue tonight. So we've got a mackerel fillet, which I'm going to wrap up in this tin foil with a knob of butter, some coriander, fresh wedge of lemon or lime, and some salt and pepper. Then also here we've got some sweet and sticky pork belly strips, 2 of those. Then this bag of bacon fat that I froze a little while back, and I'm slowly defrosting it now. It looks pretty bad, but there's actually quite a decent amount of meat on, and that will make amazing pork crackling or scratchings on the hot barbecue. Also, over here, got 2 chicken thighs which I've removed the bone out of, and I've diced it up into these chunks which I'm going to skewer. On here I put salt, pepper, cayenne powder, chili powder, garlic powder and ginger powder. Kept it quite simple, but yeah, I'm going to skewer these up now, wrap up that mackerel with the butter and the rest, and we'll get out in the garden. As you can see, I'm out in the garden now. Got some of this smaller bits of kindling in the wheelbarrow here. Got some matches and some petrol. Please be careful with petrol. And then some bigger logs. So I've got them nicely set out there. Of course, my chair here with my whiskey and coke on. And the barbecue I've stacked nicely with some balls of paper and some nice bits of kindling. We'll get this lit in a moment and start cooking some food very soon. And we have fire. So at a decent distance, what I did is dripped a little bit of petrol, just a tiny bit, on the kindling wood in the barbecue here, and then from about 2 or 3 foot away I threw a match onto it, so I was at a safe distance, and we have fire. I'll keep this going for now, slowly topping up with more and more little bits of kindling wood, so we get a good base of red hot coals and flame going. So, first up on the barbecue we have one of these amazing chicken skewers. As you can see, we've still got decent flame, so I'm going to keep it off towards the edge of the barbecue for now, turning it quite regular. I can already hear it sizzling a little bit. We'll probably do this for around about 10 minutes, but obviously if you're using fatter pieces of diced chicken, then a little bit longer. But doing it off towards the edge ensures that it cooks a little bit slower and doesn't burn on the outside, but it's still cooked in the middle. As you can see, our chicken skewer is looking mega good, and it is done now. I've been turning it very frequently towards the edge of the barbecue mostly, to make sure, like I said, it cooks in the middle properly. It gets this nice golden colour on the outside without getting burnt. I'm going to try and eat this now, and I'll probably put a strip of that sweet and sticky pork belly on the barbecue next. You know, I get so much satisfaction and peace sat out here in the garden. It's really good for your mental health sometimes, having a little fire like this or barbecue, just relaxing, switching off and just cooking some good food and having a whiskey and coke like I'm doing right now. So as promised is these 2 sweet and sticky pork belly strips. As you can see, they're quite oblong and quite thick, got quite a nice fat cap on them and lines of fat running through, so it's quite important with these to keep these off towards the edge of the barbecue to render some of that fat down and to make it crisp up a little bit and to cook them thoroughly. We'll turn these fairly regular and move them around the edge of the barbecue to get a good even cook on them and to render that fat down. These are going to be delicious. So we've done these pork belly strips here for about 15 minutes, turning all the time. A few times I put them in the middle of the barbecue and rotated them around this outer edge so they are very nicely cooked. The fat's been nicely browned off. These are going to be incredible. And I'm going all posh for a moment. I've got a plate here with a nice fork and my big bushcraft knife, which goes most places for me. So I've got a knife and fork and I can actually try and eat these. They look and smell amazing, by the way. I'm going to enjoy these right now, and then I'm going to put that amazing fillet of mackerel, which has got the butter in, the salt, the pepper, the cayenne pepper, some ginger powder, the wedge of lemon, the wedge of lime, and the knob of butter, all wrapped up in tin foil and going on the barbecue in a moment. So I've been really enjoying the food up to now. Finally, we have the mackerel fillet parcel, I'll call it, in the tin foil. I've already told you what's on this. The salt, black pepper, ginger powder, garlic powder, bit of cayenne powder, wedge of lemon, wedge of lime, and knob of butter. We're going to put this skin side down in the tin foil here on the edge of the barbecue. Probably leave that there a good 10 minutes just off the flame. So we've had our mackerel fillet here in the foil on the barbecue. We started off on the edge, and since then we've been in the middle, mostly skin side down. 10 minutes we've done it up to now. Let's take it off and have a look. Carefully flip it over, unwrap it, and see where we are at with this right now. Ow, God, that's hot. That's looking pretty good up to now. I think we're going to put it back on. It probably is just about done, but we're going to put it back on, wrap it up, put it back on for about another 5 minutes in the middle of the flame on the barbecue. So we've done our mackerel for another 5 minutes here. Try and carefully, I might as well use the tongs while I have them, put this on my plate and unwrap this amazing smelling little parcel. Let's have a look. This is smelling incredible, by the way. As you can see, the piece of lime and lemon really got into the fish, along with the butter that's browned at the bottom of the fish on the skin side. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy this now. This will probably be the last thing I cook on the barbecue now, and I'll probably do the pieces of bacon fat to make into pork crackling, probably in my own kitchen, probably tomorrow or so. I hope you enjoyed the video anyway. I hope you enjoyed being outdoors with me again, having another amazing barbecue. I've thoroughly enjoyed being out here on this mild and dry evening, or even night time now, because we're now at 11:30 in the evening. That's why I'm talking a little bit quieter. Please go and check out some more of my 593 other videos across 15 amazing playlists on this Paulbhustlin85. And if you did enjoy this barbecue video out here in the garden with me, please now go below, like, especially subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell. See you all later for another video, and thank you so much for watching.